Hi, Capricorn. This is your reading for the month of August 2026. Okay, I've been trying to get these readings done. And then at the end of the reading, please feel free on your own time to reach out to me if you need a private reading or if you have inquiries regarding cases. You can hit me up on my IG at Amani Ife 777. Okay? All right. Let's see. Mm. Let me see. I'm not picking up anything at the moment necessarily, but let's see what's coming through. Okay. Trying to pick up anything that's important. I do feel this idea of an indecision. So there is like a two of sword type of situation going on, and it's giving me this idea of a partner. So that could be business or love. Um, it has something to do with a partner, and it's giving me the sign of Pisces. So like any Pisces element around you, they may turn into, if they're not a partner, business or love already, they may turn into that eventually. And it's telling me something about the next couple of weeks. So the next couple of weeks, you like from now, like I'm recording this video, the next couple of weeks would be somewhere in August, or September, or however many. It could be 3 to 4 weeks, could be 2 to 4 weeks. It just depends on the time period. And I'm also getting this idea of looking out for your mail. So there may be something that is coming in the mail that's going to be really important. Okay, it could be a bill, it could be a check. We prefer checks to be mailed rather than bills. It could be. It's telling me something about a retirement fund. So something involving your retirement may come in the mail, or you may request to have something related to your retirement plan. It's gonna get mailed to you, but it's per your request that it does, or like an old employer or your current employer. Someone may send that to you. Um, Somebody may send that to you. You may get that in the mail. Okay, either virtually or through a mailbox. All right. So let's see. All right, so there you are, Knight of Disc. The Knight of Disc energy is underneath. If it's not only you, man or woman, you could also be dealing with another earth sign energy around you, okay? And I feel like that person likes to eat. So there's a plate of food right here, and they like, it looks like the food is being made in a gourmet restaurant. So you may go out to eat you could go out to eat with another earth sign. I was getting a Pisces before, so it could be a Pisces, or I'm also getting like a celebration. So you might go out. You may go out to celebrate something specific, with another earth sign, man or woman, or like a water sign, like a Pisces to be specific. Okay, but the reason why you're going out, it feels like, is to celebrate something. But the Knight of Discs itself could also be related to what I was picking up with the retirement information, things coming through from your job that you may need to pay attention to. Okay, the Seven of Valor is here. This is fire sign energy, so you may be dealing with fire signs. The Seven of Valor is also like something being a little bit difficult in the moment, but like they say, this too shall pass. This is a 7, and 7 may represent July. So anything you have going on that you consider to be really difficult right now, involving work, career objectives, a connection that you have to somebody or something, it seems difficult in the moment. And it's telling me about saving. So saving money may be difficult in the moment right now, but that will pass eventually. It may take it may take 7 weeks, 7 days. It may take a week for something to kind of simmer down a little bit in terms of its energy. So whatever you're dealing with right now that you deem to be a little tough, a little difficult. Like it's gonna simmer down in like in a week or so. Like maybe that first week of August, some type of concern that you have before that first week of August completes itself, it will simmer down at the end of the first week of August. Okay. And this is also represented July. So anything that you did consider to be like strife in July is going to dissipate. All right. The Lovers is here, sign of Gemini. I like how the Gemini card has it has that same fire sign wand symbol in it. So you may be dealing with a Gemini energy that has a little bit of fire, like they kind of operate like a fire sign a little. The Gemini does. If it's not only the sign of Gemini, it could also be like a relationship, a connection that you have with someone. It could be the Knight of Discs underneath, could be the Pisces, it could be Gemini itself, connections, or some type of connection that you have. It's something that's difficult about the connection. If I want to go that route, something that's difficult about it. It's some type of connection that you have is difficult. And I also get career objectives. So if you are, for example, say you're dating somebody, their career objectives, they don't, it's telling me suitable. So there's a career objective that either you have yourself, that either it's either suitable or it's not. Or like you're with somebody, like you're in a connection with someone where their career objectives is either suitable or it's not suitable for them. Whether that be a Gemini or it's pulling me towards a water sign. So a water sign energy that you're in a connection with, their some type of objective that they have is not about you or something that you should do. Whatever their 2 cents, whatever they want to add into your life, that perspective is not suitable for whatever reason. Something isn't suitable about it. I don't know why. Whatever it is, but it's telling me something about a water sign specifically. And I don't know if they have that feeling about you, like a view that they have of you as a person that may come to the surface. That could be why there's some difficulty, like there's some type of I'll also get opposing factor. There's like someone in your space, someone that you're connecting to, they bring with them some type of opposing energy, like they're opposed to something that you do or something that you said or something that you're trying to do, whatever it is. It could be work related, could be business related, relationship related. It just depends on what is going on. So it could be Gemini, you have this view about a Gemini, or you have somebody has this view about you. So it could be a water sign that has this viewpoint. To be specific, like a Pisces it was telling me about, or there's another earth sign energy that's underneath. The moon is here. That's why I was getting a lot of Pisces. The moon is needing to see, I also get an input. The moon is needing to see an input that somebody has. Some type of input, whatever that means. Input, your input, somebody else's input in a situation. So if it's a love thing, like if this is a love situation, you want to consider your partner's input about how they feel about your career objectives, or vice versa. Somebody wants their points to be considered with the moon. Like there's a need to see that. There's a need to see that something is suitable or it's not suitable for a particular area. It could be like, I'm also getting this idea of a venue, because I was getting all that celebration energy underneath. So there's this idea of also doing something, having some type of experience at a venue. It could be like a dinner, a celebration at a venue, and somebody's viewpoint or somebody's needing to see that somebody's input about doing something in a venue is suitable or it's not suitable. I'm looking at the Lovers, and somebody is saying, I have a better idea about where you could do this. Like I have a better point of view, or I have a better location, like where you could do something. Like somebody may come through like that. It keeps telling me like a Pisces, like this energy is Pisces. The moon is Pisces, the Lovers is Gemini, and the earth is underneath. So, or you're telling somebody that, I have a really good idea of where you can do something, and there's communications. It's also kind of giving me this idea of paying close attention to a particular phone call from, or a text message from these elements that are showing up here, because it has something to do with you. It's also giving me this idea, it has something to do with you changing jobs. And somebody's viewpoint, maybe somebody's input or viewpoint is, it could be that you need to change a job, with the Lovers, the Moon, and the Seven of Wands. Like, if somebody's coming to you and they're telling you that I have a better place, that I have a better idea of where you could work. And the Seven of Wands is like, maybe you're battling with yourself and you're not ready to leave a particular place. Like, you may work full time somewhere already, and somebody's a Pisces, a Gemini, somebody's coming in, and they're like, somebody's coming in and they have a better idea of where you could work. So it could be, if these major arcana energies, if they're people and they're separate, then they work somewhere. I'm also getting this idea that somebody owns a parlor. Somebody may own like a beauty salon or a parlor, or like a storefront. Somebody owns that, and their idea is that, oh, you can operate your stuff out of here, or you can work with me here. I'm looking at the Lovers. So Pisces may be like, if it's a Pisces, it's a man, woman, whoever, or a Gemini. Those conversations are coming through from those elements, or the Earth sign energy underneath. And then there's also this idea of like a celebration. Like, you may end up celebrating with these elements. Like, there's a celebration coming through with these elements, with the Lovers and the Moon. But the Moon is here because there's this feeling of needing to set aside some type of old way that you have that always creeps up to the surface. So before I move any further, there's a few interesting energies going on here. Before I move any further, there's a connection that you have to a job. The Seven is kind of giving you a Seven of Wands type of energy, where someone either feels like you would be better fitting working with them somewhere else. So that could be a friend, that could be a lover, that could be a partner, a family member, whoever. A Gemini, a Pisces, or sign energy underneath. Somebody has a better idea. It's kind of giving me that idea of dropping an old job and going to work with someone else, like another person that's better. Like, they have more tact in their speech, and they're calmer, and they're nicer to you, or their business structure is more suitable for you. Like, I was getting the word suitable a lot, so it could be that. So if it's not only a workplace, then it could be like it could be like some type of celebration, or a place that you want to a venue place or a storefront to do something specific, and someone is kind of giving you ideas as to where you can do that. Like, whereas the Seven of Wands, you originally had one place or one person or one situation in mind, but someone is coming through and saying, I have a better idea for you. I have a better place, that a person or whatever it is, a date, I don't know, that's more suitable for you. So before I move any further, if this is love, then the Seven of Wands is like, you probably battling with yourself about your relationship perspectives, right? Or you could be tied to a fire sign already, somebody that embodies fire sign. You're tied to them already, but maybe you need to break away from them, whether it's work or love. But then you have a Gemini energy in the waiting position that's probably more suitable for you. Or it's like there's a new partnership in the waiting with a water sign, another earth sign, or a Gemini, Pisces, that is they're more suitable for you. So it could have something to do with your work, like where you work, your business, your lovers. Like, you have choices on lovers, like the Lovers is here, and someone may be a better fit for you, like a better fit for a dating option, a partner, a lover, a relationship, or it's a business perspective that somebody has where you can work with me here. Like, that could be the voice of a Pisces or a Gemini. You can work with me on this project. We can do this together instead of you stressing about where you were before with unknown fire sign energy. Okay. All right, one, or that's the earth sign energy underneath is also involved. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Wheel of Fortune is in the future. Your instincts has the Prince of Disc. So the Prince of Disc could be a younger earth sign, or it could be the energy of a job that you're in, or a new job, a pending job. You're waiting to get hired because I was getting all that retirement mail and all that stuff going on. Or you want to transfer your retirement plan, or if you don't have a retirement plan, somebody's telling you, giving you ideas, 7 of Wands, as to how you should start one if you have never started one before, or does it need to transfer one because a new business partner or an agency or a new company is going to hire you, and someone is like, okay, this is more this type of retirement plan, this business objective, whatever it is more suitable for you. I think you should transfer here. I think you should change your retirement plan to a Fidelity. I'm just giving an example. I think you should move over here. I think you should work with me over there, whatever it is. That's kind of what I think you should date them. Whatever. I think you should do something with them. So you're thinking, your headspace has the Prince of Disc. So this person, like they were there underneath, if that wasn't only you, this is the energy of a new job, or it's a person that you're thinking about constantly, or they think about you a lot. They think about you a lot as well, with the moon in the present. It's kind of, when I said the moon in the present, I'm feeling like this energy of like I don't know if it's like this is something that you're saying to yourself, where you're saying, or someone is saying, familiar people, like there's familiar people where you're going, or somewhere that you are, you're like, this person looks familiar. Like you may travel around somewhere. The Lovers, the moon, you're traveling around somewhere, and you may see people someone that you've seen before. Like you're like, oh, that person looks familiar. And it could be a Pisces. It could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini, it could be an earth sign. You're like, that person looks familiar, or this job or this business, or whatever it is, it looks familiar. It could be like it could be like a deja vu feeling that you get with something that you're doing, somewhere that you moved to, a new job that you decide to go with because it's more suitable. It's kind of giving you like this feeling of an epiphany, or like it's just familiar with the moon, or it's a person that feels something about a person you're connecting with. It's something about that connection feels familiar to something that you once experienced, if that makes any sense. All right. The accomplishment has the 9 of Cruelty. The 9 of Cruelty is right next to the difficult energy from before, but that energy is going away. It's kind of like on the left side, so it's going to make its way out. But the 9 of Swords is like you may spend a lot of time in your head, like you may spend a lot of time thinking. And I keep getting, like I was picking up from the 7 of Wands with the opposing factors. I'm hearing that again. Like you're thinking about opposing factors. Or you're thinking like, what could possibly go wrong? Like maybe something sounds good. Maybe something that's happening, or like a connection, or like a business objective, or a job. Something sounds really good right now, and maybe you don't want anything to go wrong with it. And that could have happened. This is a 9 as well. This 9 of Swords is a 9. So something may be important about September. September may be really important, or something that you plan, something that you want to take place in September, you're really concerned about. Like you could be in the planning process of doing something specific in September, and you're thinking about you're already thinking about the opposing factors. Like, what, I want this to go well. I don't want anything to like disturb the. I also get trust. Like something's going on here with trusting the process. 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Like you should trust the process of what's happening here. So if it's a relationship, you should, with the moon, trust that everything is going to be okay. Trust that whatever you're doing, if it's a Gemini, trust that whatever you're doing with a Gemini it will be fine. Or a Pisces, trust that it's going to be fine. Or an earth sign, external, that something is going to be okay. But you have a 9 of Sword energy here. So you're thinking about some type of opposing factor that you probably don't have to think about, okay? And that may have something to do with a date. That has something to do with some type of celebration, some type of plan, some type of storefront, some type of location of doing something. Nine of Swords, you're like, if I decide to invest in this place, in this storefront, in this business, in this whatever it is, like what's gonna happen? Like it's, like you're worried about opposing factors, or you're worried about, you may be concerned about somebody's opinion. You're concerned about and when I said opinion, I get an old employer, or like an employer. You may currently be with them, but they may end up in the past soon, especially if you're making plans to leave a place. I don't know if you're making plans to leave a person to go to a new person. Like that could be like you're wondering what's going to happen if you leave and go with this new guy, this new girl, if you leave this old job and you open up your own chain, or you do this franchise, whatever it is, you're concerned about something. You're concerned about an opposing factor. But there may not be an opposing factor. It's like in your head. You're concerned in your head. Okay? The Princess of Cups is in the spiritual self next to the Lovers. So there is like an emotional offer coming to you. And we have the signs that we see, but it's in your spiritual self, or you're the one that wants to present the offer to someone. You want to give some type of emotional, you want to make an emotional gesture. It could have something to do with being thankful. Like there's a lot of, it could be thankfulness. Maybe you've prayed, like if you're religious, or maybe you've prayed for something to happen and it's happening. You may think very positively about other people around you that are friends or co-workers, or some connections around you of people, and you pray for them, or you say really good things about them, and that could be coming into fruition for those people, like blessings. Blessings are kind of like coming to the surface for you, or you notice that they're coming to the surface for other people around you, like a coworker, a lover, a partner, etc., or yourself. The Nine of Happiness is in the mentality. All right. So the Nine of Happiness is whatever new job that you get, whatever new business objective that you decide to go with, it's going to bring you happiness. It'll bring you, it could also bring you generational wealth and happiness with the Moon. Generational wealth and happiness. I feel like it's, when I picked up the Moon, it feels like keep him close. Keep him, it feels like a him, but it could be a female. Keep him close or her close. Keep them close. I'm going to say them, so I want to be unisex with the perspectives and the readings. Keep them close. So it could be a man, it could be a Gemini man, Gemini woman, or sign man or sign woman external, and a Pisces man or woman. Keep them close to you, or those elements are staying really close to you. Like maybe you bring them happiness. Like they stay really close to you. Like someone is staying really, the Moon is, they're staying really close to you, and something is very important about why they are. And when I said that too, I feel like you have something that somebody wants. I don't know if it's something tangible or it's something spiritual. Like there's something tangible that you have that somebody wants. And it's taken me to this idea of a notice. So there's a notice that you have in your possession, or there's a notice that you're going to receive, a good, bad, I don't know. There's a notice that you're going to receive that somebody wants. They want it, it's tangible, they want the notice, or there's something that they want to see on the notice that it could pertain to them. It could pertain to a Prince of Discs external from you. It could pertain to a Gemini. It could pertain to a Pisces. It's some type of notice that you're going to receive regarding someone, okay? And it's somebody wants it. Like somebody wants to see what's on it, like they want to read it, or they know that you have it, and it could belong to them, or they know that you have it and they want to see what it says, or it has something to do with them. It has something to do with some of these elements here. The seven of failure is changing. The seven of pentacles is changing, which is good. That is good that it's in a changing position, because we don't money is coming. So money, whereas money may have been lost, money is coming. There's more money coming. There's more money coming. There's a new relationship coming. I'm looking at the happiness with the prince. There may be happiness with an external earth sign that's a man or a woman. I almost said air. There is happiness with an air sign too. Gemini, to be specific, or Aquarius or Libra. Yeah, air. There's external earth. There's Pisces, whatever water sign. These are the signs I'm seeing. These signs. So there's happiness elements in your headspace. You're thinking about particularly a earth sign, man or woman, external, and a Gemini and a Pisces. Okay. The resolution has the Sag, and this has the this is Temperance. Temperance is in the resolution. The Temperance is Sag, and it coincides with the difficult energy. There could be a Sag that you're connected to that you deem to be difficult, whether they're a partner, you do business with them, they are in the family, wherever they are. Something is difficult about them, but they're in the resolution because there's a sticking around kind of feeling with them too. So whereas the Nine of Swords, with their energy, the Nine of Swords is right next to their energy. It could be another fire sign too, whichever. But the Nine of Swords is right next to the energy that belongs with them. So whereas something may have been difficult with them before, they may not be difficult anymore. And I'm feeling this idea that somebody may change their attitude towards you. Someone's going to change their attitude towards you. So it could be either one of these elements here, or it could be a Sag, it could be an earth sign, it could be a Gemini, some air sign. Like there's multiple people here with the moon. They're changing their attitude towards you because of something that you have. There's something that you have that it's either something that you're going. That's why I was getting that mail and all that stuff. There could be something that you get mailed that they're going to become aware of. It may or may not pertain to them, but they want to know what's on it because it may impact them, if that makes any sense. So if you're dating somebody and if you date somebody and you're working somewhere, I'm gonna give you a really simple example. You dated someone, you're working somewhere, and there's something that it could be a bonus. It could be like it's telling me, when I said bonus, I get retirement fund. There's a bonus you're going to receive with your retirement fund, or someone is going to show you, if you're not already doing it, someone is going to show you how to invest with your retirement fund. Someone is going to show you how to do that if you're not already doing that. And I'm looking at the day trader, somebody that it doesn't have to be an earth sign male that's a day trader, but you may connect to an accountant or a day trader, or someone that is very well, that knows how to invest in stocks very well. Someone may show you how to invest in your retirement plan. And I don't know if you talk about that, and there may be people around you that pay attention to that conversation, whether they're involved in the conversation or not. Like, they just know. And they know that you have it. And that, I feel like that's the reason why they're close to you, is because they know you have that. So it could be a younger earth sign. It could be a younger earth sign man or woman, a Gemini man or woman, and a water sign. The one water sign energy I feel like they're like an advisor. A Pisces in your space is like an advisor. They are not. One of them is. But you have a Gemini energy here that they're waiting on you, and then you have you're thinking about an earth sign, and the Pisces is there, the Sag is there. So I feel like you have some elements around you that they're waiting. I keep getting this idea of a bonus, like they're waiting to hear about a bonus you're going to receive from your job. But or they know something about your retirement, specifically your retirement plan, or they know about an investment you're trying to add to your retirement. Basically, it's very specific with retirement. Your retirement plan is really important to this reading, because if you're dating somebody, I feel like somebody wants to be added as a beneficiary. I don't know if you've had those conversations with your partners. Somebody wants to be added as a beneficiary to something. So that could be a younger earth sign, a air sign, a water sign. Somebody wants, or they want to know how to, I don't know, maybe there's people that want your help with that, or your job is helping you with that, or somebody knows that you have that situated, and that's why they stay close to you. So if you're dating somebody, that's one reason why the person that you're dating, or someone that is they're very attracted to you, is because they know that there's like an element of wealth that you have attached to you, that someone wants to stay very close by you with. So that channeling may go along with the Sag. The Sag may view you that way. But I feel something's like a string with a Sag. Like they keep you on a string. They string you along. Somebody strings you along. It could be for their own benefit that they string you along. So that could, it could be either one of these elements, that somebody feels like they're being strung along a little bit. I don't know if you're doing that to somebody or you feel that way, but the Wheel of Fortune is right with the fire, the Sag energy. So things may culminate with the Sag, to be specific. That's why the moon is there. And that's like an old job. Like there's a job that you're in and may become old. A job that you're in now, it may turn into an old job. Or a relationship that you were in with the fire sign energy that was that you deemed to be difficult. Fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. Sag is there. Whatever you deem to be difficult with the fire sign is going away. It's culminating. Because now you realize why somebody's sticking around. Now you realize why somebody's like, when I touch the Nine of Swords, somebody is insinuating. They're making an insinuation about your money. Like they're insinuating something that they're trying not to make it seem like they're trying to get information about the money that you make. The money that you have, the money that you make with the moon. And it could be a Pisces that's responsible for kind of giving you, kind of cluing you in, or the Sag is doing. I don't know. It's the fire sign, and the Pisces is in the present. You're needing to see is in the present. Like you need to see that is. But I'm touching this. You need to see that someone may be in love with you. Like someone is in love with you. It could be a Gemini is in love with you. There's happiness with another earth sign. That's a man or a woman. Like you have people that they love you. But then at the same time, Nine of Swords next to the Seven of Wands, it feels like difficulty is coming from fire signs. Feels like difficult, or there's a situation where you're not seeing, like there's a need to see why people are attracted to you, or why a person is attracted to you. All right, so let me do an outcome on this. So the Queen of Wands. So the fire sign energy coincides with another Queen of Wands. It could be a fire sign woman, like a Sag woman, Aries, or a Leo woman, or a man. But it's a woman on this card. That I feel like somebody takes advantage of something that you have going on. If it's a man or woman, there's a Sag here. This is fire sign. Okay? All right. So this pretty much clarifies the energy that's already going on here. Okay? All right, Capricorn. Let me know how it resonates with you. Be well. Take care. Bye.